What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. What are the logical next steps for DEION and the Colorado Buffs? Man, I got to tell y'all know if you watched that Kansas State game, it was disappointing to see what happened. Travis Hunter hurt, Jimmy Horn hurt, Omarion Miller being carted off in a wheelchair. It was disappointing to see three weapons go down like that. But I got to tell you guys, what can DEION do next? I'm going to be straight up. I'm going to jump right into this thing. Some of those guys don't deserve to be on the Well Off media videos and the Reach the People media videos. That offensive line and that defensive line should not get no publicity. And if I'm DEION, the first thing I'm doing is making sure I would take the names off the back of their jerseys. Their practice jerseys ain't going to have their social media handle on it. These guys are getting all of this publicity, all of this fame, but when it matters, they can't perform. It's got to start with the offensive and defensive line and some of those cornerbacks. But he's got to start. Back when he first came to Colorado last season, what's the first thing he did? Everybody had to earn their number. Y'all remember when they first started practicing, they were just in white jerseys or black jerseys, no number on it, no name on it. DEION has to go back to that. Because what made DEION is DEION got the attention and he delivered. Well, outside of a few of his players, none of these guys deserve to be getting the pub that they're getting. Jordan Seaton should not be able to get off the bus carrying that box like he's somebody, with shedeur getting sacked like this and getting harassed like this. Now, he's not the only one, right? They got a horrible offensive line, horrible defensive line. And why am I saying this to you guys? When it matters. I'm not talking about North Dakota State. I'm not talking about Colorado State, and I'm not talking about the Baylor game. But those teams are not known for their prowess like that. They got Nebraska. Nebraska ate them alive. And now Kansas State, these ranked teams, these teams that we know we're going to have to go through in order to get to the national playoffs, or to get to a better bowl game, a January 1st bowl game, New Year's Day bowl game. That defensive line, some of those defensive backs, and that offensive line, got to get that name snatched off of the back of that jersey. Take the number off in practice. Make them earn it again. DEION said something at halftime, according to the Well Off media video. If y'all not going to do any better, I'm going to give somebody else a chance. And I think going into this week with Arizona, he needs to do that. This offensive line and defensive line, guys, everybody's getting on Shiloh, and I even made a video on Shiloh. But when your defensive line ain't getting a hand on a 215-pound running back coming downhill, if I'm Shiloh, I don't blame him. Because after you hit him one time and he come back and he's getting through your linemen and your linebackers, what is he supposed to do? Deion Sanders got to take some of the fame from these guys. This is not a talent problem. This is people come to Colorado because they want to shine. But when you getting smacked in the mouth by a ranked team, right? All of a sudden that stuff got to go. I ain't saying it about shedeur. I ain't saying it about LaJohntay Wester. I'm not even saying it about Will Shepherd. I'm not saying it about Cameron Selman Craig, Stoutmeyer, some of these guys that's balling out, the linebacker crew that's getting sacks. I'm talking about that offensive and defensive line should feel like they being hazed at a black fraternity. And we don't know they online, but we know they going through some stuff to be able to show they worthy to get some of this praise that they getting. And I'm going to tell you guys, Sapp just said the Colorado Buffs play defense too. Tell me where. Because and again, the offensive line got to play better. Defensive line got to play better. Because until he fixes that, and the way you get them to play better, take away the fame. Make them get down in the trenches. Because let's be honest, what other school do you know the linemen like we know the linemen from Colorado? Nowhere. Every other lineman is down in the trenches. Their job is to make sure quarterback don't get touched. And to make sure that the defensive line, make sure they getting sacks. But now we got linemen who are celebrities. And that ain't gonna work when you supposed to be in the trenches, man. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think DEION should do next, man. Y'all think Jeff crazy, or is he on to something, man? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm gonna holler.